What's up, gang? Up in this motherfucker. I'm looking at this shit with Big Jake and Suge personal security hitters and how he died. You know, what's that called? Real talk, one on one with OG Paru on there. I salute you, OG Paru, and you know when you spit, you spit. You talk your shit. Motherfuckers listen,
Big
Joe.
Jake from Campanella Park,
So motherfuckers finna pay attention to this
Suge number
video.
one enforcer before he passed away. I'm Bunch would take over. Now, Big Jake was a well-respected dude, well-loved, feared at the same time. He was a big old youngster. I think he was 24 years old when he passed away. He had looked mature and he was strong and he was very much a real down Paru. I should not always wanted him by his side. Now, Big Jake's death was actually the first murder that set off the real beef between Suge and Puffy. Some people will say his death is the reason why Biggie would get killed in LA, as Big Jake's murder wasn't avenged and nobody was retaliating.
On my mama. I always said this shit. Once Pac got hit, whatever the case may be with that situation, with the Pac situation, we'll get to that. Once Pac got hit, it was like Suge went crazy in his head. Like, I'm sick of this little dancing faggot ass nigga. Watch, excuse my language, y'all, but I'm just saying what allegedly what he could have been thinking. He probably like, I'm tired of this little dancing ass nigga. You putting money hits out on motherfuckers' heads and shit. I'm sick of him. Go get that nigga, Joe. Like they said, I guess Poochie was the big new Big Jake. You see what I'm saying? Because he went to go handle that business. Rest in peace, Pooch. But at the end of the day, shit happens. And sometimes, hey Diddy, I'm not gonna lie, this one goes to you, Diddy. I seen pictures and videos. You like that jail shit, my boy. You like it. Cause you know you got more money than niggas up in that bitch. You got control. And I seen the picture with the little baby oil on the side of the dresser over there by the bed. So I guess your next year and a half, you gonna be doing fuckery in jail. Keep your gray hair, Puff. No Diddy. Diddy. Just keep your gray hair. You know, you're older now. All that young kiddie shit, you can still party and kick it, but all that kiddie shit, leave that for the youngsters, dude. It's time to get wise in your age, and it's time to teach these youths. It's not to destroy how you was taught and how you was taught to continue on the legacy and destroying. That shit over with, dude. Fuck you and that bullshit. Back to you, Suge. I can understand why. And it's like you and Big Jake was like this, Joe. Locked in for real. So I know that hurt it because I got a homie, rest in peace, dog. We was locked in like this. If motherfuckers say they gonna do something to me, that nigga coming out the cut. Fuck! Gonna let one ride, dead the nigga back. Bitch, get your bitch ass on, bitch. That's how niggas was coming. I got some few hitters still left that's coming like that, but best believe that. Motherfuckers keep pissing me off, you gonna figure it out, you bitch ass niggas. And that's on my mama. Fuck wrong with you. Let's get back into this video.
You know, but Big Jake's story point to the whole East Coast West feud, but more so Suge and Puff. Was behind the murder of Big Jake. He had just came home from prison after doing 7 years straight. A big old youngster. He was strong. And Suge was running by his side. He was a much larger than life character and was always ambitious about doing things in the music industry before his life was cut short. But he wasn't always just a real stomped down Paru. He wouldn't always tell the youngsters in his neighborhood to bang. He would actually tell them to go to school. As for his slick, one of his young homies from Campanella Park, Paru, would explain.
I never was around Death Row, homie. I sold t-shirts. You know what I'm saying? I know a lot of motherfuckers that was. We sold them goddamn Christmas trees. Yeah. Big Jake used to take me to school. He used to watch me teaching me and the homies. That's when we went to Third Good Marshall right there on McKinley. Big Jake, they used to pass by that, put his
Hey, this video fucking up now. Oh my mama, when he say that shit, motherfucker was digital school, motherfuckers. He get picked up by Big Jake and they thinking they finna go kick it with the big homie. He taking their bitch ass back to school. Rest in peace, Big Jake. Salute you. Condolences still to your family. And I'ma also say I got some nephews out there. I know they look at me like this old motherfucker crazy as hell. I remember when I was a little piece of shit and Unc used to catch me on the streets, take me right back in school, and they bitch ass be coming right back out the back door. I'd be down the street again, and I look like, ain't that so? Man, I just took that nigga to... Okay, nephew, I got you. But you know, we all done that shit growing up. And I love my nephews, especially from the land where I'm from. I love them little motherfuckers. Because them little motherfuckers understand they ain't slow. They know niggas, older niggas be on some dumb goofball ass shit. Lying and shit. Niggas don't know how to keep that shit real, Joe. All that real shit is for the birds. It's this internet shit that got niggas gone in the head. From babies on up to you 90-some years old on this motherfucker. So I get it. But what I'm saying is at the end of the day, little homies gonna be little homies, Joe. And they look up to the big homies that's out there making noise and that's being under the radar, getting away with shit. You see what I'm saying?
Dude, like this way you left this motherfucker. Hey, me and Big Jake was in Jamestown together, man. Good dude. Yeah, whenever they went, Big Jake, man. This what I know about Big Jake, man. He was a big old boy.
This shit acting crazy. It be having its moments. I should have just could use the Wi-Fi, the hotspot on my phone. That's what's been working. Here's the hotspot. Pay all this money here for their Wi-Fi going in and out, in and out, in and out. Well, anyway, I guess it's not gonna play, but it's not my video. Talking about Big Jake that worked for Suge, and we got OG Pyru speaking upon Big Jake. I guess this is when Suge came to his funeral and the Pyrus was finna get his ass for letting Jake die. But you know, I wasn't there. I don't know how the situation went. Suge explained his side, Puffy explained his side. There's always two sides to a story, then you know you got the fucking truth. So from the way I took it, it's like a motherfucker was in the cut and they knew Big Jake was gonna do that for Suge, get down for him. And they got him out the way. I'm gonna tell you something. You can call a nigga a bitch. You can call him a pussy. You can call him all type of names in the book. One thing is, with somebody like that, that you call scary and shit, they gonna get at on you, because you know why? They don't want to get down on. So they gonna make that first move. You throw that threat out there, get that nigga. He's a threat, get his bitch ass. Get him. Come on, man. This shit ain't that.
Big old young man.
There it goes, playing.
He had some nice size, but he had a head on his shoulder. He was wisdom. And, you know, still, a lot of people ain't looking at the big picture. Don't worry about me. Stop speaking on me. Listen to this. When Jake went out of town with the
Wi-Fi in and out, in and out. Catch him when it won't. This shit tripping. Anyway, y'all go over to OG Pyru, go to Talk one-on-one, and check that channel out. Like, share, and subscribe like I asked y'all. You know, I ain't telling y'all. My name ain't Sky in the Woods. demanding shit like a little girl. I'm asking y'all, can y'all nicely like, share, and subscribe these videos the content that's put out there for you guys. You know, there are a lot of platforms out there that put out great content. You know, we we have a lot of people doing great things. You know, at the end of the day, it is what it is, and that's how I look at it. I wanted this to play because I never seen or heard this.
Jake was already getting his money. What I said I should have did to Suge, Jake was getting his money, but in the right way. I'm not doing this for free. And he wanted his money. And he wanted to get paid. Now he goes out of town, by himself with this dude, and get into an altercation. Now this is me. Why the fuck he didn't come back and Suge came back?
Now, Big J was an OG power who earned his respect in the streets long before he began dabbling in the music industry. Big J was popular for his tendency and his viciousness in the streets.
That's a point. How you should come back and Big Jake don't come back alive.
But Big Jake was managing a little rap group called Countess Righteous. It would actually be when he was managing DJ Quick and his little rap crew, Second and None. That's when Suge Knight would take notice of Big Jake. That's when Suge Knight would recruit Big Jake.
Shout out to DJ Quick, Joe. Motherfuckers ain't giving you your motherfucking flowers either, and I'm sick of that shit. Y'all acknowledge DJ Quick, Joe. What we got, what he was just talking about was Second to None. You got AMG. Man, come on, Joe. We had some hitters back in the day. Y'all acknowledge. I salute you, DJ Quick. My mama. You didn't get no fuck. It was like another Easy E around that motherfucker for the Bloods.
This club owner is the very same club owner of the Atlanta club where Big Jake was seen going back and forth with Suge Puffy's bodyguard Wolf, and when Suge and Puffy was also present.
So Jermaine Dupri was having a party somewhere else, and I decided to have a private set that music people could know, like, okay, come over here, we're gonna get out over here. Oh yeah, I got it. Diddy was there, other celebrities and stuff. Suge pulled up, it was just him and Jay. Suge had him around to protect him. Suge came to me that night, going around the party, what he used to do with his cigar, and it's kind of like, you know, the big guy in the room, you know? Suge and Puff got into a screaming match. It looked like it was getting serious. It was always like something between them. Puff's homeboys was real street niggas. And Puff's homeboys was also very into protecting him. I knew Wolf to be Puff's right-hand man, that if anything jump off, he's gonna be there and he's gonna defend it. I heard a bunch of commotion and people running and screaming and whatnot. I got a call about 2 in the morning saying that he had gotten shot. And I need to get out there. By the time he did pass away, you know, word was going around in Atlanta that, you know, he was the OG blood, and that he was like real gangster like type of. Got killed. Death Row already came in banging. Now Bad Boy, by them hiring Southside Crips, they were starting to bang too now. Now you've uncorked the genie, and shit starts to pop off right away. A dude from Death Row is jumped by Crips and trying to take his Death Row chain.
Now, many Bloods and Pirus was upset behind the murder of Big Jake. They couldn't understand how Big Jake would get killed out of town, but Suge Knight would come home. Now, Suge Knight actually showed up to the funeral of Big Jake, where somebody named Spud, OG, from Big Jake's neighborhood, actually confronted Suge Knight with a .357 pistol. And he confronted Suge, and he was pressing Suge. Allegedly, Suge was scared to come out the car. Now, Slick, who is Big Jake's homie from Campanella Park, Peru, actually explains how Suge Knight was really scared, sweating, and he showed up to the funeral for 5 minutes and he ran back out.
Yeah, Big Jake was a big homie, man, but the way he went out is a conspiracy. I remember, it's a true story, when we had Big Jake funeral on 148 in the prison, the church right there on the corner. Suge did not get out that car Because Spud had a 357 asking him questions. Spud, rest in peace. Spud had that 357 on him asking him questions about the homie, and Son was in that car sweating like a motherfucker, but Spud let him go, you know what I'm saying, in the funeral home, man. When he got out, man, he went in there and he wasn't in there 5 minutes because Spud was on his ass. That's a true story. We was all around that car that day.
I gotta pause it, and you might not unpause, but I get it. Suge got pressed at the film. He told his story, which probably added out to whoever the OG blood member was that upped on him. I'm gonna say this: everybody talk about should be scared, this and that. If a nigga up a gun on you, what the fuck you gonna do? Like, make it make sense. What the fuck? You got a big 357, might have hollows in it. And I'll tell this story one day, because a lot of people have been bringing up emotions inside of me about when my kids, especially when my daughter got shot. And she got shot with a rubber grip 357 with hollows. Took one to the neck. But that's a whole nother story. I'm coming together with it, and I'm gonna share that story with y'all one day. It's coming soon. But you got a gun on you, you're not finna make no type of move. You gonna get motherfucker the response they looking for. And Suge told him. He probably looked at Suge like, nah, this was some other shit. You know, and I guess they gonna get into it about who the person was that killed Jake. And you know, when you look at it though, anything with Puffy, when it's always some bullshit, somebody always getting hurt or killed. Always. Cause you know why? He was scared of Suge. And just not Suge, them other entities, like Jay Prince. You know, these is names where they could have did something great if they'd have just came together. And Puffy was on some other shit because he was getting extorted and niggas fuck with him. I was just listening to an interview, I didn't hear all of it, that Suge was talking about the other day, and it was talking about Gene Deal. You gotta think about it. Gene Deal, when he was around, he was around. He know, he done seen, he'd have done. He worked for Puffy. He worked for Bad Boy. Don't get this shit twisted with them interviews he did and came out with. He told his side of what a motherfucker was asking him. That's it, that's all. Big Gene came in, did what he was supposed to do, and Big Gene moving how he's supposed to move. So at the end of the day, you can't get mad at that. What you can't get mad at is that y'all got this dancing ass nigga doing all type of shit to little kids. Hey, and what I want to say, y'all, and I apologize, it just came across my screen. Happy Thanksgiving, y'all. Happy Thanksgiving, everybody. You know, I don't believe in holidays, but to y'all that do, happy Thanksgiving to y'all. Y'all enjoy y'all day to day. Y'all enjoy YouTube. Y'all enjoy watching the channels y'all watch. And like them shits. Subscribe to them shits if you ain't already subscribed. And share them motherfuckers. That's all I ask. You know, but back into this.
I understand. I can understand that people would be emotional, upset, not knowing what happened to their homie, you know, out of town. That would definitely make you feel some type of way, you know. So, Slick, did you learn your ABCs? Are you still on your ABCs? I told them.
Now more bloods will speak.
Y'all help me. Hey, I be asking y'all just for the littlest things. On some real shit, I always tell y'all. If y'all send me something, you send it to me. I'm not out here begging you for shit. You know, because it is what it is. People gonna do what they wanna do. But what I will tell you is, man, Joe, this shit here is deep. And it took all these decades for shit, the truth to start coming out. Even though some people already knew the truth already. I'm talking about not the ones that was there or the ones that was a part of it or ones that was with, that knew niggas that knew what the fuck happened. I'm talking about niggas in general niggas and women that was following this movement of Bad Boy and Death Row. You know, and that's why I talk about is that what Snoop a Crip from yeah, LBC Crip, right? That's Long Beach, Cali. Hold on, that shit just started playing. But and there was Southside Crips. I don't know how they sections is made out there in Cali. I done been out there, but I didn't go out there to be investigating sections and who, where, what, how, and I ain't do all that. What I will tell you is that okay, he a Crip, and then the Southside Crips. Then what? I think you got the Grape Street Crips, right? Okay, I don't think Crips is gonna go against each other when they trying to do something. You see what I'm saying? It's just like if you got a Crip and a GD, right? Now, I'm just speaking. Don't take this literally. Um, say there's some Crips and GDs that's into it right there in war, but you got some Crips that's cool with some GDs. You see what I'm saying? Motherfuckers that grew up with motherfuckers. That's how come you got now with these shorties, because motherfuckers of my generation, probably just a little bit younger than my generation, made kids that started going to school and being friends with kids of niggas that probably was beefing with other niggas. And then kids start figuring shit out and start beefing with the niggas they didn't grew up with. Then, but you still got them ones who they really, really fuck with. That's on their side. And the ones that they really, really fuck with, like that Crip and that GD, and the Crips and GDs is into it. Let's just say some GDs press that one Crip that's friends with that one GD, right? That one GD gonna stop all that. You know why? Because it's just bigger than the gang shit. This, man, you my brother. You see what I'm saying? Am I my brother's keeper? You know, shit get deep. And the government put this shit out there for y'all, like movies and all type of shit. New Jack City. I'm my brother's keeper. You know what happened? You know, motherfuckers see other motherfuckers bitches and want to fuck them and all type of shit. And then the bitch be down with the play anyway. Shit, nigga, you the man. Even though he's second in charge, you first. You numero uno. So I get it. Shit just crazy, y'all. Keep your mind on your riches.
Big Jake passed away.
They was in Atlanta. It was after some show. You know what I'm saying? Suge, and you know, he always keep niggas that can fight with Big Jake and fighter on blood. That nigga Jake had hands. And niggas had already ran and jumped his ass in the limousine. You feel me? Jake saw the niggas running up, so Jake turned around and was like, "What's happening, blood?" And go head up. That's what Jake thought. So when he handed the dude, the other dude, the burner, then he whips out another burner. So by that time, Jake saw, oh, these niggas ain't trying to fight. So that's what Jake, you know, tried to turn around and, you know.
I gotta pause that. So you mean to tell me, Big Jake, you gave up your burner, and them niggas looking like, damn, this nigga giving up his gun? Man, we finna pop this nigga. I get it. It be real niggas, Joe. And I see why they call Big Jake Big Jake. They showing pictures of him flexing as a youngin'. Swole. So I get it, and it should do keep real motherfuckers that's gonna fuck all this. I'm gonna knock your bitch ass out, nigga. I get it. But that's crazy. He wanna fight. Nigga, let's fight. Fuck all that. You see what I'm saying?
Jump in the limo, but by that time it was kind of too late, and both of them niggas just, you know, pop, 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 in order.
Now, a lot of people,
You heard him right. Suge had been got in the limo, so I guess Suge getting in the limo. Big Jake like, man, fuck that shit. Yo bitch ass nigga, I'll knock your bitch ass out. And that's probably how that shit went. So he probably, man, here homie, I don't need this. I'm finna knock this bitch ass nigga out. And both of the other nigga whipped his gun out with the other nigga, and they both must have shot him up. That's some hoe ass shit. Then they got Puffy, Wolf, they smiling and laughing and shit. Shit sad.
would have thought that Big Jake was killed by Wolf, who was Puffy's bodyguard, who himself was actually unalive, but that wasn't the case, as Big Jake's murder was revealed to be somebody totally different, who was actually dead that night. And the killers actually themselves, they got killed like a week or so later.
But before the four dudes, like, damn, man, as soon as we meet y'all, it's dying. Yeah, shut up, Ash. What is?
I can't think of his name right now, but he was down with Bad Boy too, and he was there that night at that party. Just listen.
Is Wolf of Big Jake murder? That's not true. No. Wolf, I could take. Wolf was a good guy, man. He had shit to do with that shit. No. What happened was, them studio gangsters ran across real gangsters. They ran across that original rude boy. We knew it. He was like, ooh. The whole club like, ooh, shut him down. So yeah, because you know what people didn't understand is at the time, Puff kept some real thorough people around him. And that's what made Puff the powerful person Puff was. But since this is the greatest show on earth, G, let him know. Puff is the greatest gangster New York ever seen. He had the greatest
My fault.
in the history of gangsters.
G-Dep.
Frank Lucas, all of them, they were 5 years, 6-year term, plus 30 years. It was just in the wrong place at the wrong time. And particularly Jake. Because those guys end up getting killed anyway. They was real bank robbers and real drug dealers, real criminals. They didn't watch television. No. One of them got killed in Magic. The one who did the shooting, when he came out, the one who actually shot Jake, he got killed in Magic City. Mm-hmm. What
Karma,
was that?
bitch.
When he came out, the one who actually shot Jake, he got killed in Magic City. Mm-hmm. What was that, like a week or so later?
So that's what happened to Big Jake, man. Rest in peace. As y'all know, his murder was the most important murder, as it actually was the beef that started the hatred between Suge and Puff. People would say Biggie's murder was specifically in retaliation for the murder of Big Jake, as his murder was not retaliated on, as Suge held Puffy's people responsible.
I swear, every time I start streaming, y'all, it's like a motherfucker know I'm streaming, and they just want to fuck my stream up. Real hype shit, Joe. I'm waiting until after my stepfather memorial, my phone gonna start going on do not disturb, just to let people know. Anyway, y'all enjoy y'all day. I'll be back in a moment.